Hey everybody, I'm Jim, this is Anna, and this is a video recap from week 2 of swing lessons. It's a couple weeks late, sorry about that, but we're giving it to you anyway. What we learned this week, one thing that we wanted to really focus on was the pulse. So when we're dancing, we're pulsing. In swing club, this doesn't mean we're jumping up and down. It doesn't mean that we're like just walking through moves, doing nothing, like straight-legged. We want to keep a pulse. So our pulse is below the knees, up and down, and it's really centered on our core. And we want to make sure that we keep our frame up. That way this pulse looks good while we dance. So a couple of moves that we learned this week to learn this pulse and to kind of emphasize this pulse built off the moves that we learned last week. So last week we learned the inside turn, which looks like this, with a basic on top. So that's our basic inside turn. We learned that last week. You can look back at that video recap if you want to remember what that is. But the one thing to remember that's really important is tension at the back of the rock step is what's going to make your follow move forward so that you can do the inside turn and switch places. So this week we're doing an inside double turn. An inside double turn, you want to emphasize that tension even more, give her more speed coming through so that you can turn her twice. So again, more tension, she comes through with more speed, and at the top you just kind of give your hand a little twist. It's basically just letting your hand mold to her so that you're not like breaking her arm as you try and turn. Another move that we learned is known as the lead turn with the inside turn. So basically what we do is we do an inside turn, and right here we have a window, and we just walk through that window so that we're turning as well. Very simple. This one takes about the same amount of tension as a regular inside turn, and we're just walking through the window and making sure that we don't twist our arms in any uncomfortable ways. Finally, what we learned this week was closed position. So closed position, we have our hand on the upper back around the shoulder blade region. That's our right hand leads, and our left hand is still at waist position like this. And follows, you're just kind of gently resting your hand on the lead's right shoulder. Okay? So again, the basic position or the basic step from closed position is just rock, step, step, step. Keeping that pulse going. You really want to pulse through this, and you really want to feel the tension in your right hand leads. So follows, that means you need to fill that space back there. Instead of just like sitting up with the hand here, follows need to fill that space. Okay?
It's more of a sit. It's not so much of a weight. You just sit back into it.
Right. So the move that we learned from open position this week is just known as the pass, and it looks like this. So with the basic on top, rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step, step. Okay, so this is a good way to get from closed position into open position. And basically leads what we want to do. We want to give her a rotation. So we open the door with our right hand. So open the door, that gives her rotation. Now we don't want to just stand here because then we're kind of just falling with her. So as we give her rotation, we stabilize ourselves by taking a step in the direction we want her to go. So there's our step, then we release the tension and she'll move forward. So again, one more time. Rock, step, step, step. Okay? And just a little bit of fanciness that you can add on the end of it. You can just add, throw a little turn in with it. So rock, step, 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 rock, step. And basically all we're doing as we come through, we've got the pass right here. It's just a normal pass. And leads, we bring our arm across her body and give her that move so she can turn there. And that's what we went over in week 2. Week 3 will be coming shortly.